Hello, in this video we will study the fourth electronic effect, that is electromagnetic effect, and fifth electronic effect, that is hyperconjugation. The fourth electronic effect, that is electromagnetic effect. In electromagnetic effect, what happens? Here, pi electron displacement occurs in presence of reagent. In presence of reagent. So here, in this case, the compound must have a double bond or a triple bond. It may be carbon-carbon double bond or carbon-carbon triple bond or carbon-nitrogen triple bond, carbon-oxygen double bond, etc. Now let's see the electronic effect. Here it is a compound with double bond. In this double bond, one is sigma bond and another is pi bond. Normally these bonds remain the same, but when reagent is added, reagent must be electrophile or nucleophile. In presence of this reagent, what happens? If electronegativity of B is greater than A, then this pi bond electron will be shifted to B, which is more electronegative. So here B will get 2 electrons getting a negative charge and A gets a positive charge. It is a temporary effect. Why it is temporary? Because if we remove this reagent, then this compound comes back to the former compound. So it is a temporary effect. Electromagnetic effect are of two types: plus E electromagnetic effect and minus E electromagnetic effect. Let's see what is the difference between these two. In case of plus electromagnetic effect, the reagent must be a electrophile. And in case of minus E effect, the reagent must be a nucleophile. Now let's see what happens in plus E effect. Here it is ethylene. Reagent must be electrophile here. What happens? This pi electron shifts to this carbon. Now what happens? CH2, CH2. This carbon gets 2 electrons. These 2 electrons, it is plus minus negative charge. Now this electrophile attacks this carbon and makes a bond with carbon. Now the compound will be of this type. It is plus E effect. Now I will show you minus E effect. Here it is a carbonyl compound, acetaldehyde. Reagent must be a nucleophile, that is Cn minus. Here what happens? This pi bond breaks and electron shifts to this oxygen. Oxygen getting negative charge and carbon gets positive charge. Here Cn attacks this carbon. Now the compound will be of this type. This is all about electromagnetic effect. Now I will discuss fifth electronic effect, that is hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation. What is hyperconjugation? Let's have an example to understand it. This is a propylene or propene. Let's observe this propene. Here it is a double bond, and in respect to this double bond, this carbon is alpha carbon, and all these three hydrogens are alpha hydrogens. Now look, there is a double bond and there is carbon hydrogen sigma bond. Here a conjugation occurs between these double bond and this carbon hydrogen sigma bond. Remember what happened in Mesomeric effect? In Mesomeric effect, there two double bonds were in conjugated system. Here a double bond and a CH sigma bond are in conjugated system. So here also a conjugation occurs between them. Let's see what happens here. This pi bond will break and these two electrons will be shifted to this carbon, and this carbon gets a positive charge. In the same time, these bonds will shift to this position. Now we get this compound in this form. Here we find there is no bond between carbon and hydrogen, but this hydrogen is connected with this carbon with a electronless overlapping. Here overlapping exists, but these electrons are shifted to here. This type of hyperconjugation makes the compound very stable. Let's see some example. Here, in respect to this double bond, this carbon is a alpha carbon. So here 3 alpha hydrogen. There is 3 alpha hydrogen. In this compound, there is 3 plus 3, 6 alpha hydrogen. And in this compound, there is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 12 alpha hydrogen are present. So, it is stable, it is more stable, and it is most stable. because of this alpha hydrogens. So this is hyperconjugation. That is all for this video. Thank you.